coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts. Shout out to everybody out there on Team Banky Pound, man. I appreciate the love. Boom, 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 boom. I appreciate the support. We out here, man. 33 of them things in 2024. 2024. By the time of this video, we should be close to, if not already, at 89K subs, man. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. That puts us at 11K away from 100K. Let's go get it. 2024, let's go get it. This is my 4th anniversary month. March, March 16th, I believe. I've been out 4 years. To God be the glory. Blessings to each and every one of y'all who've been rocking with me since I've been doing this. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Let's keep it going, man. Let's raise this thing to the roof. Let's get this platform where it's supposed to be. Let's get this message out here to everyone that needs to hear it. And we're going to keep on pushing, man. With y'all behind me. Hey, man, that's all I need. That's all I need, man. So lock in, check your status. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit your notification bells, man, and stay notified and stay on point, man, because I may pop up at any time in 2024. We're going to try to do more things. We're going to try to get more speeches out there, more interviews out there, more everything in 2024. We're going to just try to do it all, man, in 2024. So y'all stay locked in. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the support. Big love to the Morning Mud. Big love to everybody who taps in at 6. Big love to everybody who comes in the late night Twitch. Everybody who rocks with this platform, no matter what it is. Everybody that stands for TBP, man. Salute. Love y'all, man. Woo. Today, man. Today is one of these stories that I feel like y'all may not never have heard before. And I don't, a lot of these stories be getting past me from the stories I've been doing because, I've seen this stuff. So it's really, when I tell y'all, it's new to y'all, but it's really not to me. It's kind of like numb to it because I done seen these type of things. But I'm starting to realize there are a lot of things that I talk to y'all about y'all ain't never seen or ain't even never heard of. This story right here might be one of them. This story right here is about a dude that I knew that was locked up, right? He was locked up for a minute. He had been locked up at the time I was locked up. At this time, probably longer than me or not too much less than me, right? So he had been locked up a good minute. We in late 20-something years, man. So he had been locked up that long. I did not know. I knew people who knew him, but I did not really know him per se like that. But he was locked up supposedly for, the RAPE charge, So when you locked up like that, you got a tag on your name in prison, man. People look at you a little weird, a little different if they know. But like I told y'all before, a lot of times people don't know what you're locked up for. They really don't. It got to be somebody that put that word out there or something like that, or you just had a gigantic case where everybody know about, and or somebody's in there that's from where you from, know your situation, don't keep it to themselves, put it out there, da-da-da-da-da. Well, anyway, it was kind of like a fact that he was known for that. But mind you, I told you, penitentiary is just different, man. He ain't no sucker. He won't no sucker. He gon', he gonna stand up if you pull up on him with that or any other type of transgressions. He gonna be a man about the situation. So it ain't like everybody just jigging at him or poking at him or trying to start something with him, because like I say, he ain't no sucker. However the situation gonna shake out, he gonna be with it. If you want to play with them Bethlehams, you want to rumble, you want to do whatever, he gonna be with it. And he can play basketball real good too. And I told y'all that's like a weird dynamic in prison. If you real good in sports, man, people tend to overlook a lot of your other flaws. You know what I'm saying? For whatever reason, it be like that in prison. But anyway, man, so he that was his situation to the best of my knowledge. And eventually he had a son that he really never knew when he was on the street because he was a kid. You know what I'm saying? And when he got locked up. But now his son is older, and now his son is also a gang member, right? Son out there on the street doing what he do, thugging, living the gang life, whatever the situation may be. He ended up getting locked up. Lo and behold, he come to the same compound as his pops. He come to the same building as his pops. He don't really know his pops, but he know about his pops situation. His mama don't mess with the pops because of what he supposed to have did or didn't do, or he accused of or convicted of, however you want to look at it. So he don't rock with his pops. So when he get there and he find out, that his pops is upstairs, he downstairs, he, like I say, he with the gang stuff. So, his gang brothers, they gonna embrace you. If you in a certain gang, whatever it is, Bloods, Crips, GDs, whatever the situation may be, and you come on a compound and you're a known gang member, you fall right in line with what's going on. So he fell right in line with, with the gang that he was with at the time. I believe it was Bloods. So he fall in line with the Bloods or whatever. So he get word, from his people on the street or whoever, or somebody in the block or somebody on the company, man, your pops upstairs. First thing out his mouth is, man, I don't F with that, Nigga. So that right there alone, just take that statement alone. Hearing somebody say that out loud, you know what I'm saying? I don't F with my pops. You know what I'm saying? So, and that was his whole statement. Like, dude, like, what? And he's like, yeah, F that E. F that N. F that Nigga. Man, I don't even say nothing to him. He better not say nothing to me. I don't mess with him. Man, F him. Woo. This is how he feel about his own dad. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of the situation, regardless of, his dad is charged with, he gave him life. But this is his feelings for him. Even though he never knew him, still his pops. He don't mess with him. You know what I'm saying? He don't mess with him. So, obviously, his pops get the word too. There's a son down there, man. So, I don't know however long it took, but they eventually, out on the yard, go outside for record, whatever, and the pops pull up on him. And they get to arguing and everything. Man, don't talk to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't F with you, man. You the R word. You the R word. I don't F with you anyway. My mama don't F with you. Don't nobody F with you. Don't even talk to me. He's steady trying to talk to his son because it's his son. And who knows what he feeling? We can only, guesstimate what he feeling because he been gone so long. Who knows if he did the charge or not? Only he knows that, but he know this is blood. Now, I know from experience of being locked up so long and not being around your kids, not being able to be there for your kids, not being able to raise your kids, see them hurt, teach them how to ride bikes, do this, that alone, man, is a heavy burden to carry on yourself. So you take that and compound that with, and he locked up, and he got a bad charge, and his son in the gang, and now his son locked up. He won't never there for him all his life. This first time he really get to be around him and see him, now he's an adult, 20-something years old, and his son is screaming on him and cussing him out, calling him, the R word. You know what I'm saying? So I know he had to be going through it. He's steady trying to be sympathetic and trying to talk to him, but dude getting louder and louder and screaming on him. Then the other, brothers come along, his blood brothers, and they tell him, man, go ahead, roll out, man, roll out. You know what I'm saying? So he like, all right, that's cool. Woo. But he telling me, love me, man. Don't tell me you love me, man. I told you don't say nothing to me, man. Don't say nothing to me, man. And then the other blood dudes got to hold him back because he act like he trying to get at his pops. So he just rolled out, which was the best thing for him to do under the circumstances, to go ahead on about his business. And he did. You know what I'm saying? And some old timers tell him, go ahead, man, just go ahead, leave it alone. But just imagine being in that situation, man. That's a crazy, crazy situation. Crazy situation, man. And so now, dude mad, he don't want to talk to him no more. He's saying, man, he better not pull up on me no more, this, that, and the third. So just even the thought alone of doing something to your own pops, man. You know what I'm saying? Whether you know him or not, you know who he is. You know this is legitimately your pops. So man, that was wild to me. And then, like I say, in prison, man, you see everything. You gonna see the things you think you may never see. Like this scenario. So, man, I heard that his pops, man, just went ahead and let things lay for a couple days or whatever. But he wrote him a note. You know what I'm saying? I guess trying to explain himself, trying to explain this situation, and he shot it to him. And to my understanding, the dude get the note. He opened the note, man. You see who it's from. He read the note or whatever, man. He balled his joint up. When they see each other at chow, you know, at lunchtime, he tell him, he said, look, man, take the joint over there, throw him the notes, and man, don't write me no more. Don't say nothing to me. Don't talk to me. Don't look at me. If you do, man, we gonna F you up. And he like, man, look, just let me talk to you. He said, man, I told you, man, straight like that. Boom, roll out on him. So, boom, now they got this type of dynamic going on, but they in the same building, you know, so whatever happened, man, he went and talked to his blood dudes. More than likely, I'm just guesstimating, I can't, you know, say this for sure, but more than likely, you know, they put the battery in his back and, you know, like, look, man, you know, we your brother, man, and we your family, man, so, you know, whatever you want to do, da-da-da-da-da, you know, so he had to go ahead on and say, yeah, because it's his pops and they talking to him. Even though he ain't the shot caller in the game, he still had to agree to it because that's his people. So, man, they came up to him and say they going to get rid of him because they don't want him in the building, because they don't want him to be in there. He don't want to move because he over there with his brothers now. And I guess the brothers that he over there with, blood's everywhere. But I guess the ones he over there with, he comfortable with, he done fit in with them now, and that's where he want to be. So now he don't want him in there, so now they want to get rid of him. So, man, they literally sit there and plot the mess the man pops up, man. And you in the fold with this. You with this, man. You know what I'm saying? That's a different type of, you know what I'm saying, brainwashing right there, man. No matter what, that's what I call it. I call it brainwashing. That's a different type of brainwashing. If you can sit in there and talk to somebody about plotting to do something to your own father, whether you rock with him or not, whether you cool with him or not, it's still your father. So that to me is just a different type of brainwashing, man. You know what I'm saying? And they convinced him to do that, man. And I'm telling you, man, to do, he come out to go to rec, man. The next day, eating the rec, he come out to go to rec, man. And them dudes was plotting on him and waiting on him, man. And he came out there, man. And yeah, they jumped on youngin', man. And well, not youngin', old timer, you know, but they jumped on him, man. And he was wrecking though. He was wrecking. The Joker can wreck. He was a good athlete. Like I told you, he played ball or whatever, and he hold his own. But I don't think he anticipated that coming, man. But they got out on him, man, because you talking about 8-9 dudes, man. 8-9 dudes, they eventually got him down to the ground, man. They stomped the man out, man, kicked the man, man. I mean, they brutalized him, man, and put the Bethlehem on him a couple of times, man. Put the Bethlehem on him, man. You with these dudes, put the Bethlehem in your pops, dog. I could never forget that joke, man, because it was like really blowing my mind, because I was trying to put it in my mind, what is his mental? What is he thinking? You know what I'm saying? How does he really feel opposed to what he trying to lead the gang dudes to believe how he feel and acting hard, you know, because there's always something behind that hard. Man, there's always something behind it, trust me, I know. It's always something behind it. It's what you really feeling and what you really thinking. And I used to always catch myself after that situation thinking to myself, what was he really thinking, man? Or how did he really feel? Was he really with this? Did he really want to do this? You know what I'm saying? Or was he doing it more so because of the culture and what he was involved in? But yeah, man, they put the Bethlehem in him and everything. I think they probably would have, you know, hurt him worse than they did, man. But some old timers came up and, you know what I'm saying, was like, they was getting ready to get in it, man. And they got up off of him. You know, they got up off of him, man. And they had to help old time up, man, and get him to the medical, man. Because like I say, you out there on that yard, or you in that pod, or you somewhere like that, and you get hit with that Bethlehem, man, and you don't really know the internal damage of that, and you can't get no help in time, man, that can be valuable moments on your life. That can be valuable moments that can determine whether you live or die. So they get them to the gate and everything, get the calling, hitting on the gate, trying to get the people, the guard to get there to come get them out, take them to medical, which they eventually did do. Right, you know, obviously, you know, he an old timer, man. He and his son involved, so he ain't tell, you know, so we don't even see him no more. You know what I'm saying? We don't even see him no more. I ran into him, you know, a couple of years later, but you know, we ain't talk about it because that ain't something that people talk about. You know what I'm saying? But I was there when it happened, but I ain't even talk to him about it. I ain't bring it up or nothing like that. But I always did want to, but it's like I say, it's words that you just don't speak. But I wanted the same thing. What's in his mind? How do he feel about that? Because that was the whole story. That was the narrative on the compound. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, old such man, son, them jumped the man with the game, man, because he, you know, because he was RAP. You know what I'm saying? EST or however you spell it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's just crazy, man. That's just a wild, wild situation, man. And what made me think about it was I seen some on TV, you know what I'm saying, today that made me just think about that story, man. But that was crazy because I remember that, you know what I'm saying. I remember that. And like I said, he got hit with that too, man. He got the Bethlehem put him, not just stomped out, but you literally got jumped, stomped out, and stabbed up by your son in the game. In prison. In prison by your son in his game, man. That alone, that statement alone to me is just crazy. Yeah, that's just crazy in itself. When you say that out loud, that's crazy. My son in his game jumped me in prison. Yeah, man, that's wild though, dog. But like I say, you know, I think the reason, I don't know if, I don't know, I'm just guesstimating, man. I don't know if the reason he did it was because of what his father's charge was, or because of how the situation was between his father and his mother, you know, or whatever type of story he got about his father that he got from his mother, because his father couldn't give him the story because he'd been in prison all his life. So I don't know if all that played a factor in it or not, but I know from the way they said that he ain't mess with him off the rip. When he got there, the first thing out of his mouth, like I say, was F that, you know, Nigga, I don't mess with him. You know what I'm saying? So, and I've been in situations in prison too where dudes is in there with their father. They don't like their father for whatever reason. I don't know the details to all the other ones. I've been in there with dudes that in there with their uncle. Dudes is in there with their brother. I've been in there with brothers that don't even get along. They don't even mess with each other, man. How you gonna let somebody jump your brother, dog? How you gonna let somebody hurt your brother around you? It's a different mindset, man, when you're in prison, man. Like I told you, this is a different animal, man. It make you think different. Dudes act different. They move different. It's like survival is the number one thing on the menu, dog. And however you gotta survive is how you gotta survive. He could have also been looking at it like, man, I can't mess with my pops, even if I want to mess with my pops, because I'm in a gang and everybody know that my pops is locked up for this, that, or the third. That could have been the situation. That could have been the situation, because I'm looking at it in my mind. It's like, how would somebody not want to know your pops no matter what it is? If you ain't never had your pops in your life and this is your opportunity to be around, why wouldn't you want to know him or know his reasoning, know his story, get it from his mouth? I don't understand it. I don't understand it, but you know, some things ain't meant for me to understand. You know, some things ain't meant for me to understand, but I just thought that was super weird. That was wild. I don't know how he gonna live with that situation or whatever, man. And the crazy thing about it is, true story too, man. I seen the Joker since I've been home. I seen him, just ran into him and passed. I seen him, you know, at a gas station. The dude that was the son. I seen him. I literally seen him. You know what I'm saying? And he recognized me and spoke to me. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't recognize him at first, but after he spoke and explained who he was, his face, his recognition just came back in my head. I was like, boom, that was young. You know, and that's been a couple of months ago. But yeah, man, I know that still, no matter what he say, or you know, he probably got some demons in his mind and his heart about doing that. You know what I'm saying? You literally help people, you know, stab and harm your own father. You know, and you could say it's because of gang, you could say it's because of charges, you could say it because of prison or the circumstances, whatever. But man, to me, that's just wild. That's wild and that's weird. You know, but like I say, man, prison will bring out the best in you, or it'll bring out the worst in you. And 9 times out of 10, it's gonna bring out the worst in you, because you're in the worst conditions, and you know, you living to survive, man, and you whatever your means of survival is what you're gonna latch on to. And by him coming in there already being a gang member, you know, he had to roll with that. He had to roll with that or get rolled on. And looking at him, for me, just visually, he couldn't even, if he wanted in the game, he'd be in trouble anyway, because he was a real small dude. And didn't even seem like he was built like that to me. But like I tell you, looks are deceiving. He could have been a number one Bethlehem push, as far as I know. You know, I eventually didn't stay on that side too much longer, so I don't know. I never ran into the son again on the inside of the system. You know, and like I said, I briefly ran into the pops, but we won't, you know, on them type of terms we sit in there and kick it about stuff. But yeah, that's a crazy situation right there, man. Crazy situation, man, to have something like that done to you, man, and be done to you at the hands of somebody that you created. Yeah, man, prison, man, prison. I'm telling you, bro. Y'all youngins, y'all better understand, man. This ain't the life you want. It ain't the life for you. And that gang life in there is vicious, and it's getting more and more vicious, man. Because like I say, I don't understand that culture neither, because you going to have to follow rules and regulations. You going to have to fit in line. Whatever they into, you going to be into it. Whether you ain't want to be into it or not, you ain't really got no choice. So, it just all depends on the life that you choose, man. But anyway, man, I just wanted to drop that good story on y'all right there, man. And I don't know, man. Y'all, what do y'all think? Y'all think he was wrong? Y'all think he was right? Y'all think he was definitely out of pocket? I'm telling you, I'm on the out of pocket side. I think he was totally out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, but y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Talk to me, man. I talk back, man. We out here 2024. We gonna keep it coming. We gonna keep it going. TBP Nation, stand up, man. Y'all push me and keep me going, man, and keep me on base. Let me know what y'all want to talk about. Let me know what type of stories. You may say something. It may spark something in my memory, man, and we can talk about that. I mean, y'all let me know if y'all want me to tell you some of the adventures that I done had since I've been out here, because I done had some. And I done seen some crazy stuff just out here alone. But like I say, man, I want to thank each and every one of y'all for every video you ever watched, every like you ever made, every comment you ever made. Man, it's my 4-year anniversary month, man. I've been out here almost 4 years in a couple of days. So, man, I feel blessed and humbled, man, to be able to come and talk to y'all each and every day and share some of these things that I went through, some of my experiences. Because, man, it's like therapy for me, because it gets it out of my brain and out into the universe, man, and it may help somebody. So that's the goal, man. That's TBP Nation goal, is to help somebody, man, and not to have them in the position that I've been in, go through the things that I went through, see the things that I seen, and, you know, had the things in their head that I got in mind. But anyway, y'all let me know, man, what's going on. It's a blessing in every lesson, and the blessing is, man, I'm almost out here 4 years, man, and I feel blessed to be out here and be blessed to have this type of platform, man, where I can reach out to people and hopefully do more good than bad. In the meantime, in between time, y'all be safe, be smart, make good decisions. I'll see y'all later, if God willing, and the creek don't rise, and y'all be able to bang, bang, boom, 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 duck them hooks, man, because they out there. Boom.
The banky special, yeah, sure delicious. My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.